Senior sir, I think you can unmute our chief guest, Dr. Ross Julius. So, Srinivasan, you can unmute Dr. Ross Julius.
I'm trying, but Ashish sir,
Let him try.
Sir, please accept. I'm unmuting you, sir.
Hello, Dalma.
I request the participants to mute their microphone.
Mudedi SB Mama.
Sir?
I'm trying to unmute, sir, but
I don't know what is the issue. Okay. Good morning, all. Good afternoon, all. And Asif sir. Okay. Good afternoon, all. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I request all the participants to mute their microphone and also to stop their video. I hope, Srinivasan sir, I think you would take care of that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Am I visible, sir?
Yes, sir. But
okay,
your bandwidth is little low, sir. Simon, sir.
Okay.
Your bandwidth is low.
Okay,
little
sir.
Low.
Good afternoon, all. And today we are going to. No, you are unmuting myself. Okay. Good afternoon, all. Today we are going to learn how to create Android app. To create Android app, sir, am I audible, sir? To create Android app.
Yes, sir.
To create Android app, we have to learn some coding. Before that, let me show one app. So I am opening the app text to speech, and here I am going to type hello, how are you? And after that, I'm going to click to read.
Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you?
Is it audible, sir?
Hello, how are you?
Sir, is it audible?
Hello, how are you?
Okay,
Yes,
this
sir.
is
Yes,
this is an Android app called text to speech, and this app works without internet connectivity. Today we are going to learn how to create app like this. To create Android app, we have to learn some codings. There are some open source softwares. There are different types of coding that you have to learn: C, C++, Java, and you have to work on Android Studio and Eclipse. There are many web tools. Using that, you can create Android app. But as a teacher, as an educator, we don't know any coding. But we are very strong in our academic skill and our professional skill. Even though if you are not very skilled in technical, we can create Android app. There is a web application called MIT App Inventor. Using that application, you can create Android app without knowing any coding. It is everything. It's prepared tool. It is just like a fast food shop. So everything will be prepared, and you can go there and you can prepare on your own. Today, we are going to learn the MIT. We are going to create an Android app called text to speech using MIT App Inventor. To do that, go to Google Chrome. So I'm opening my Google Chrome. In that, I'm typing MIT App Inventor. In the Google Chrome, I'm typing MIT App Inventor. And after that, I'm pressing the enter key on my keyboard. I'm pressing the enter key. After pressing the enter key, I'm getting this screen. Right. And after that, I'm going to click on the first option, MIT App Inventor. Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
I'm clicking on MIT App Inventor. And I'm clicking on it. After clicking this, I am getting this screen. Here, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to click on Create Apps. The first one in the menu, it looks like a button next to MIT App Inventor. You could see Create Apps. I'm clicking on this button, Create Apps. So I'm clicking on it. After clicking on it, it opens into an additional tab. Additional tab, it is opening. In the tab, let it open. When I click on Create Apps, it opens into additional tab. In that, it is asking to sign in. Generally, if you want, if you are going to a new website, you have to sign up. When it comes to MIT App Inventor, you can directly sign in using your Gmail account. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use my Gmail account, and I'm typing my Gmail account, and I am clicking next. And after that, I am giving my password. And then again, I'm clicking next. After that, you will be getting a blank screen. You will be getting the screen like this. Here, what I'm going to do is, here you will be getting the dialog box. In that, you just click on the continue. After clicking on the continue, you will be getting the screen like this. Since I have worked earlier, the screen is displayed here. You will be getting 4 panes that I will be explaining: palette. Next one is viewer. Third one is component, and fourth one is property. That I will be explaining shortly. Okay. Here on the top, you could see my projects, connect, build, settings, help. To create a new project, what you should do is, in the My Projects menu, you click on this My Project menu. I am clicking on this My Project menu, and we are having some options here. My Projects, Start New Project. If you want to create any new project, you have to select from the My Projects menu the Start New Project option. So I'm clicking on this Start New Project option. I'm clicking on it. After clicking on it, I'm getting a dialog box. In the dialog box, see here, it is asking for the project name. So whenever we are creating, suppose if you are going to type a Word document, directly will go to my Word and you will type, and after that you will give the file, you will save the file and you will give the name for that file. In this App Inventor, you have to first give the project name. Hope you all know today we are going to create an Android app called Text to Speech. So what I am going to do is I am going to give text to speech. See here, it is showing, it is highlighting into red. See here, projects names cannot contain spaces. Here in MIT App Inventor, if you are giving any project name, you should not give any space. You should not leave any space. So what I'm going to do is UTA, okay, text to speech for you. So I'm giving the project name as text to speech for you. After that, I'm clicking on OK. After clicking on it, I'm getting 4 panes. Here I could see my project name, text to speech for you. And to my left, see here, palette. In that palette, you will be having some components, user interface and layout, media, drawing and animation, and you are having some components in the palette. The next pane is viewer. In the viewer, it's nothing but your mobile. So this is the designing part. Here you could see, you could keep all the components here in this viewer part. You can click and drag and you can keep on this screen, on your mobile screen. And the next after the viewer is the component. Components, it's nothing but the components which are in the palette. Suppose if I am clicking and dragging this button to this screen, here you will be getting the components. Let me do one thing. I will click on the first user interface button. I click on it and I'm simply dropping here. So when I am dropping here, here you could see the components. After the screen, we added one more thing, button. Okay, this is the component pane. The fourth one is the properties pane. The properties pane is the components properties. See here, if I click on the screen, it shows the screen properties. Here, see here, if I click on the button 1, it shows the properties of the button 1. Now I think you would understand. Okay, let me delete this button 1. To delete that, you can't directly go there and delete. You have to click on the components, and here the option delete is given. When I click, I can click on delete. See, it is removed. See here, let me repeat again. First, what I did, I click on my projects and I clicked on start a new project. And after that, I have given the name text to speech for you. Okay. After opening, you will be getting 4 panes. The first one is palette. In the palette, you will be I am moving down the layout. When I click on the layout, I am getting some options here. And when I click on the media, I am getting the media components. When I click on drawing animation, I am getting ball, canvas, image sprite. These components. Likewise, you are having some components here in this palette. Now I click on the user interface. Next to that, the viewer mode. In the viewer, you can see the design which we are going to do for the text to speech. It shows how it will be how our app is going to be displayed in the viewer. The next one is the components. What are all the components in the palette which we are dropping into this screen one, that is in the viewer, that will be displayed in the components. Next to component, the properties. The properties or the component properties. For screen one, it shows the properties. If you are adding one more component, button, and then it will show the button properties, right? Now we are going to design a text to speech app. To do that, first thing what we need is the title. Here we want to give a title, text to speech. Okay. Before that, let me change some of the settings in the screen one. See here in the screen one, you are getting the properties. See here. It is having the align horizontal, align vertical, that we are not going to change. Here, the app name, you can give the app name as you wish. I'm giving UTA text to speech. Here you can give space text to speech 2020. Just I'm giving the year for my app. This I will be explaining shortly. Here, see here what I did. I clicked on the components. In the components, what I did is I just changed the app name text to speech. There is a difference between the app name and the project name. Project name should not contain any space. This one is project name and this one is the app name which will be shown in your mobile after installing. And see here, next is the background color. I'm clicking on this one. I'm getting some colors here. See here I'm getting, suppose if I click on blue, see here, I have changed the background of the app of my mobile. So again I'm clicking and then I'm clicking on green. It gets changed. Again I click on it and I think I'm going with this pink. So I clicked on pink. Now I have changed the background of my screen. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I want to give a title for my app. What is our title? Our title is text to speech. Okay. When you want to, as a developer, when we want to give information to the audience or the users, you have to give title that it has to give some information to the user. Here in the user interface, you could see button, checkbox, date picker, label, and lots of options here. Here, when you want to give any information to the user, that cannot be, and if you want to give any text here on the screen, you have to go for the label option. The label is used to give information to the user, or if you want to add any text on the app, on the screen, you have to use label component. Now what I'm going to do is I click on the label and I am moving like this, and just I'm dropping here. See here, my label got fixed here. Suppose I want to type text to speech, but I can't go directly or double click and I can't type here. So when I'm adding this one, see here on the screen component, I added label, but I want my label to be at the center of the screen. Okay. To do that, what you have to do is click on the screen one, and screen one, it shows the screen one properties. Now here I am moving down. See here, align horizontal option is given. Now what I'm going to do is just I click here, down arrow, drop down menu. Here I'm selecting center. See here, the text for label one move to the center. If I want to align to the right of the screen, if I click right, it moves to the right. Okay, I want this text for label one to be at the center. So I click on center. Now it's on the top of the screen. Okay. Now I move it to the center. Now I want to edit this label one. So I'm clicking here. If I can't directly edit here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to the component and I'm clicking on the label. After clicking on the label, I'm getting the properties of the label to my right. Okay. See here, the first one is the background color. If I click here, if I click the background blue, see the color of the background color of the label one only will be changed. If you want to change for the entire screen, you have to go for click on the screen one, and after that you have to change the background color. Right now we are working on label one. So I click on the label one, the property changed. See here, I don't want any background color. So I click on this one. I click on none. Now I don't have any background color. The thing is that if you are having any queries, we will be addressing at the end of this section. Now I click on the label one. Next, font bold option. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to tick mark check box. I click here. See here, the font gets bold. Let me do it again. Now see here, it's in the regular format. If I click on bold, the font got bold. And after that, see here, font italic, that I don't want. After that, the font size is given. I'm going to, it's in the 14 size. I'm going to change into 20. Just I'm clicking here and I'm typing. After that, you click outside anywhere on the screen. See here, now it got changed. See here, if I increase the size again 25, if I click outside, see the font size changed. Okay, I think 25 is good. Okay. Now after that, font type, you have 4 types of font. If you change, the font style will be changed. See here, it is getting changed. I'm going with the default one. Later you can go on with that. Don't change any thing on the HTML format, other thing. And height and width also, you right now don't change anything. After that, see here, text option is given. So if you want to do any changes here, you can't do directly. You can have to change on the text, which is in the label. In the label properties, I am moving down. Here I am typing my heading, text to speech for kids. And I'm clicking. See here, I got the title, text to speech for kids. Okay. And after that, see here, text color is given. If I want to change the text color, I can click here and I can select any color out of this. I'm going to click on blue. Now I got the title, text to speech in blue color. If I want any background for this text to speech, you can move up. See here, the background color is given. You can click here and I click on yellow. Okay, now I got the title, text to speech. Okay, Now we have given information that this app is text to speech for the user. Okay. Now after that, what we need? Now we gave information to the user, and after that, what we need is that we have to ask the children to type something. The meaning is that we need an input. The student or the user should give something input. Here we need a box, the box that which gives input. To give input, we need text box. For that, in the user interface, I am moving there. See here, the text box is given. I am clicking on the text box and I am dropping here. Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Audible.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay. Now, I added a text box. Text box is used to give input by the user. If you are when you are filling the Google form, next to the name, you got this type of box. This type of box is called as text box. This text box is the input tool. So if a user want to give any input, they can use the text box. As a developer, we must know the text box is used for input, to give input, the input given by the user or the audience. Okay, now I got the text box. See here in the components next to the screen, what I got, I added the label. If I click on the label, see the label gets highlighted. If I click on the text box here, see here the text box gets highlighted. Now I want to increase the height of this text box and the width of the text box. To make any changes here, you can't do directly here. You all know we have to change in the properties alone. So I click on the text box in the component and then I am getting the properties of the text box. The font bold, when the student are typing, the font will be bold. So I'm not going to change this one. And see here, now I'm going to increase the height of the text box. See here, the height is given automatic. You can change the height. I click on the automatic. Here you are getting three options: fill parent, pixels, and percentage. Fill parent means it fills full screen. And the pixels, we don't know the exact pixel, so we leave off that. You click on the percentage. This full screen from here, this top to the end is 100% of the height. Now I am giving 50%. Let's see how it looks. Just I'm clicking 50 and then I click on OK. See here, my text box size is increased. I don't want this much size. I want to reduce a bit. Again, I click here. Again, in the properties, I'm clicking on the height. I'm going for 30%. Okay. Now see, the height has changed. Now I want to increase the width of this text box. The text box should start from here and it should end here. So you have to change the properties here. Next to height, after the height, you will see width. I click on the width. Here, the third option, again, I am selecting percentage and giving 100%. See, it gets filled completely the 100%. But I want some edges, like these edges to be, the background should be shown. So what I'm going to do is, again, I click here. Again, I'm going for the width. I'm going to change as 90%. I think now it's okay. Now I have given the title for information. Next, I added the text box. After the width, here you could see the hint. Hint is nothing but to interact with the user. We are going to give input. The student has to give input. So we have to give some input that he has to type something. So what we are going to do is, here I'm clicking here. I'm giving one information that type here. Just I'm giving instruction to my kids or the user that type here. Here they will be getting the hint when they are moving there. They will be getting the hint, type here. See here, it is coming, type here. So I'm giving the hint, type here. If the student wants to type multiple line, you can tick mark this one. The student can type multiple line and they can what? Okay. Now we have added on the screen first label to give information, and after that we gave the input tool, that is the text box. Text box is usually used for input. Now what we need? We need an output. Now the student has typed, and after that what we need? An output or result. To get output or result, we need button. Generally, we use button for output or to get any result. So while you are filling up the Google form, at the end you will be getting the option submit. So to get the result or to submit something. So button is the output, or we can call it as to get the result. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I click on the button, just I'm moving. Suppose, see here, when I'm moving here, you could see the line, blue color line. If I'm moving here, it is, if I'm dropping here, see here, my buttons falls here. So if I want to move, I can move here. I can move like this. See here, now I got the text button. If I want to move this button, I can move it on the top also. Again, I want here. So now I fixed here. Okay. Now I want to change the text. To do that, you all know you have to go for the properties. Now in the components, I selected the button one, and then I'm getting the background color. So I'm clicking the background color dark blue. Now added, and after that I'm increasing the font bold, and I'm increasing the font size to, just I'm increasing to 20. I click outside, font size is increased. Now I want to change the text here. So I'm moving down. See here, the text is given. So what I'm double clicking it, I am typing click to read. Now I added this one, and this color, black color font is not visible properly. So I click on the text color, then I click on yellow. See here. Now what we added a label for title. So I dragged and dropped the label, and then I added the text box, and then I added a button for output. Okay. See here. Now on the screen, see, we need some space. See here on the top, I need some space. I need some space between this heading and this text box, and I need some space between this text box and this button. To do that, you can't just move or drag, it gets automatically fixed. To do that, in the palette, under the palette pane, next to the user interface, see here, layout option is given. Layout option, I am pressing this one. After pressing this, I am getting this option: horizontal arrangement and vertical arrangement, table arrangement. This layout helps us to arrange the user interface components. Suppose I want some space on the top from the screen one to text to speech. So what I'm going to do is, just I click on horizontal or vertical arrangement you can go for. Just I'm moving. See here a blue line appears. When I drop, see here the text to speech moves. This square box or imaginary box, it will not be appearing in the app. It is, as a developer, it is for our understanding, it is shown. It is the imaginary box, right? Hope you understand. It is the imaginary arrangement which will not be displayed in the app. It is for our understanding. When I added, see here in the components, horizontal arrangement added. But I don't want this much space. Just I want this text to speech to be available here. So what I'm going to do is I want to change the horizontal arrangement height. To do that, I click on horizontal arrangement. I'm moving down. I'm getting the height. I'm keeping the percentage 5. See here. Now I got some space. Okay. Likewise, I want space between the text to speech and this text box. Again, I'm going there. I'm clicking here and then I'm dropping in between the text to speech for kids and the text box. Now I got this one. So I click here. Again, you all know how to change the height. I'm going to the components in that horizontal arrangement 2. This one is horizontal arrangement 1. See here. This one is horizontal arrangement 2. I'm going to the height. I'm typing the percentage 10. Let me give 10%. Okay, now I got 10%. Again, I need some space between this text box and the button. So again, I click on the layout. I'm dropping in between. See here. Now I got space. You all know how to change the height. I click here. And then I'm going to the properties of horizontal arrangement 3. And then I'm going to the height. I'm giving 5 or 10%, 5%. Okay. See here. Now I have designed. Now I'm having text to speech heading and the input tool text box and the button. Now in the designing part, I think it is okay right now. And here we need one more thing formula to add that from the palette, that under the media heading we are having some components. In that, this MIT App Inventor has an inbuilt item that text to speech. So what I'm going to do is, let me repeat, in the palette, first we are in the user interface. After that, we use the layout. In the layout, we use this horizontal. And after that, we are going for the media. In the media, I selected the text to speech and I'm clicking and just I'm dropping here on the screen. See here, this text to speech is not visible. This component is not visible, but it is showing in the component. Some of the components are not visible. Not visible components will be displayed here, because as a user, it should not be displayed there. So it is mentioning in the non-visible components. So what we did is we designed, and after that we added the media text to speech and we just dropped here. It is in the component, but it will be in the non-visible components. It will not be shown on the screen. Till now we have designed. Till now we have designed what? See here to my right top corner, the designer is enabled, and the next to that is blocks. When I click on the blocks, blocks is nothing but adding the coding. When I click on the blocks, now we have completed the design part. Now I am clicking on the blocks and getting the blank screen. Don't panic. All our designs are there. When I click on the design again, we will be getting the design screen, main screen. If you want to change, if you want to add some coding, because if you want to click this button, it should read the text box. So that is our formula. So again, I'm clicking on the blocks. This blocks is the coding part. It is the prepared tools. See here in the block, sorry, there are some built-in components that we are not going to do right now. Tomorrow we are going to explore this built-in. The next one is the screen one, which we are having, which we added. See here, horizontal arrangement, label one, text box, button one, text to speech. This and all we added in the designer part. These are displayed in the blocks. Now, what is our formula? What we are going to do is, I click on the designer again. Let me explain. If a student is going to type here, when the student click on this read button, when this read button is clicked, this button one is clicked, in the text box, text should be read by the app. That should be read by the app. That is our coding right now. So I click on the blocks. See here, first I'm clicking on the button. When I click on the button, I'm getting some option. These are all called blocks. So the first one, see here, when button one click, that is the button one, we added one button. So what I'm going to do is just I'm clicking and I'm dragging and I'm dropping here. See here, when button one click, what it should do. This app should do text to speech. So what I'm going to do is, see here, here in the screen one, the next two button text to speech is given. I'm giving this text to speech. Here I'm getting this option call text to speech and it should speak. So I'm taking this block, just I can keep here. If I move and if I keep like this, it get fixed automatically. See here, when button one click, it should call text to speech and it should speak the message. What message it should speak? It should speak the message, the student which they gave, where they have given the input in the text box one. So to do that, you click on text box one. In that, it should read the message from the text box one. So in the text box one, text it should read. So I'm moving down. See here, when I'm scrolling down, I'm getting this option, text box one text. Just I'm clicking and drop, fixing here. It get fixed. Suppose if you are not fixing properly, see here, it is showing the error warning. It is showing the error warning. See here, two mistakes, this one and this one. If I fix this one, see here, it get fixed. See here, now we don't have any error warnings. This is our formula. See here now, when button one click, it calls text to speech and it speaks the message in the text box one. In the text box one, the students have typed some text. Okay, let me repeat this one again. Let me delete this one. I'm throwing it in the dustbin. Okay, now I'm having the empty blocks. Let me go to the designer part. See here what happens when the student clicks, it should read the content in the text box. This one is the button one and this one is the text box one. We are going to do this one only. So I'm going to the blocks. First, what I'm going to do is I click on the button one. In the button one, you can scroll. There are lots of options. First, we are going to click on drop the block one. When button one click. When we are clicking on the button one, what we are going to do is we are asking the app to call the text to speech. It should call the text to speech. So what I'm going to do is I click on the text to speech and then I'm selecting the third option and I'm clicking and I'm dropping here. It get fixed. It called text to speech and it speaks the message. What message it should speak? Where is the message? The message is in the text box 1. So I click on the text box 1. Now I'm clicking on the text box 1. In the text box 1, I'm scrolling down. It should read the text. So I'm moving down. See here, text box 1, text. Just I'm dragging and dropping here. Now the coding is ready. For this app, this alone the coding. When button 1 click, call text to speech, and it should speak the message from the text box 1. In the text box 1, text. In the text box 1, student will type some message. It should read. So this is our formula. Now I'm moving up. See here. Now I'm clicking on the designer, and after that, now our app is ready. Now we want to build our app. Build our app. Okay. To do that, what I'm going to do is, see here, the first option, my projects, second menu is connect, and third one is build. Now I'm going to build my app. Now I click on the build menu. Here I'm getting two options. I am getting two options here. First one is app provide QR code for .apk. .apk is nothing but the file format. In Windows, if you are installing any software, that will be in the .exe format. In Android app, if you are installing any app, that file format will be in .apk format. It's like just like to give you. Let me give you one example. If you are having any image, it will be having some QR code for, sir, you remove Pirian from the group, sir. Senior sir, you remove Pirian, P-R-I-Y-A-N. Okay. This one is .apk format. So I click on the app, provide QR code. When I click on it, this one is getting compiled. Wait for a minute, it is getting compiled. Now our app is ready. It is getting compiled. But let me type the coding. Let me connect my mobile. Okay. After that, see here, we got a QR code. See here, we got the QR code. When we scan this QR code, your app will be getting downloaded. Okay, now I'm going to scan this QR code using my mobile. See here, I'm scanning. Now I scanned using my mobile. What I'm going to do is, now I click on the copy, and then I'm going to my browser, and then I click here. And then I'm pasting the link, and then I'm going. And then see here at the bottom, you could see it is downloading the file. See here, it is getting downloaded. The file size is 3.2 MB. It is getting downloaded. Okay. Now I'm opening this one, and then I'm going to click install. Okay, let it get installed. Before that, let me go. Let me recap. I think it will be. Okay, app installed. Now I'm going to click on open. Now our app is ready. See here, which we have created. Now our app is ready. Just see here, it is giving the hint. Type here. Now I'm giving some. I'm typing hello. Hello everybody. Just after that, I'm clicking read.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Just I'm typing. UTA welcomes to you all. Just again.
UTA welcomes you all. UTA welcomes you all. UTA welcomes you all.
Okay, now we have created the app. See here, what I did is just I scanned this one, and after that it gets automatically downloaded in your mobile. Okay, let me recap this one. Just wait for a minute. Okay, see here. Now I click on OK. Suppose if you want to download this one, again you can click on build and you can save it to your computer. If I click here, save APK to my computer, and it gets downloaded. And it's getting compiled. Sir, ready, sir? Okay, so here it is getting compiled and it is getting downloaded here to my left bottom. See here, it is getting downloaded. It is very, very simple to create. Let me recap again. If you want to create new project, you can go there and then you can start a new project. Here you no need to save anything. It gets automatically saved. If you click on my project, I'm clicking my projects. See here, you could see the list of projects which I have created. So this is the project text to speech for you. Right now we have created. Just I'm opening this one. When I click on that, it gets opened. See here, here you will be getting the palette in the user interface. What we did is just I will recapitulate. See here, first what I did is I added a title. So what to do that, what I did, I clicked on the label and I dragged the label and dropped. And after that, I added a text box. See here, I drag and drop. And after that, what I added a button. I added. Again, to make any changes here, you have to click and you can change the background color and you can change all the properties here. Here you can add text, you can give space. Okay. And after that, what we did, you added a formula, you added a component here in the media, text to speech, and you dragged and drop, it will be in the visible component. And after that, we went into the block. I clicked on the block, and after that, first we clicked on button, and when button one click, you use that one. And after that, we clicked on text to speech, and we dropped this call text to speech message, and we dropped. And after that, we gone to move to text box one. We selected text box one text, and we fixed. And after that, we compiled, we clicked on build and provide QR code for APK. Or else if you need, you can save it to your computer automatically. And today, what will be your assignment? You create this app, similar app like this, and you download this into APK format, and you upload that APK in your Google Drive. Suppose I have downloaded this text to speech. I'm going to my Google Drive, and then go to Google Drive. MIT app is an open source. You no need to worry. It is an open source. Okay. Okay, I'm going directly. I'm pressing this one, and then I'm going to my drive. So when you click on the Google Drive, you will be getting the screen like this. Here, there is option new. You click here. In that, select file upload. In that, go to downloads and select this one is the APK file. Select, and you can upload into your Google Drive. See here, it is getting uploaded. So today it will be a little bit hard for you. Maybe everything is the same tool, same steps for rest of the apps. I think you can watch in our YouTube also. You can explore. After that, you can copy the URL. I think it is getting loaded. And after that, suppose if this is the file, you right click, and then you get shareable link. And after that, you submit it in the Google form, which we will be providing you. And today, your group will be admin only can message at 8 to 9. If you are having any doubts, you can ask during the time 8 to 9, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. WhatsApp will be open for you. You can ask any queries. Now, this one is the open source. I request our chief guest, Dr. Asir Julius, to give the keynote address. We are having some more information to be provided. Please wait for some time. After that, we will be giving you some information regarding the submission of assignment and certificate. Sir?
Very good afternoon, all. Simon, I hope that my voice is audible now. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, very good afternoon, all. First of all, apologize me for unable to connect you in the first instance. Right now, I'm not at my home, and I'm in a remote place where I could have a little bit of disturbances during my speech. So I have some problem with this internet. That's the reason I'm unable to connect. But anyhow, I'm very happy to see you all in a very learning mode. First of all, I welcome you all on behalf of UTA and on my personal behalf. Probably many of the participants who are here maybe knowing about this genesis of UTA, but still I need to what is that introduce UTA's agenda as well as UTA's milestones. We all know that UTA has been trying to teach, train, and transform the especially the school-going population, and that is the only reason UTA has been trying to touch the lives of teachers. And we believe that UTA, if we touch teachers, we can transform the entire community. So with this, I am very happy that I am also a part of UTA. I think that I am a volunteer, but initially I joined as a participant and later on became a volunteer. Now I have become an advisor. Likewise, there are people like you. They have started their journey as a participant. Now they are very much involved in planning and execution, conducting trainings, all those things. Initially, we started with face-to-face programs, and right now it has become uh, online programs. It is due to this COVID, and I should thank that COVID for this. You can also be a part of it, where people started to connect to us, not only from our regional places, not only from Tamil Nadu. We have participants from all over the India. And the best thing is we started to receive queries from developing and underdeveloping countries to start training to them also. So that is very good news. So likewise, we started to not to move, we started to spread across globe. So you might think that UTA is just a small organization with a small number of people. It is not like that actually. We have around 20 to 25,000 registrations only during the COVID period, and almost 10% of this registrations have been converted into a resource person or volunteers of UTA. So you have two specific job to do. One is to learn, no issues. And if you feel that you can also teach on behalf of UTA, you can also join with this. Recently, we have concluded trainings to Gujarat in Gujarati, likewise in Andhra, Telugu, Karnataka, likewise. Almost 5 states we have covered now. And we wanted to spread across India with a lot many languages. So if you feel that you have, if you have any for any specific skills that can be contributed on behalf of or through UTA, you can also do it. Until now, we've been concentrating only on teachers. And recently, for the past 2 to 3 months, we've been planning to contribute to students as well. So very shortly, we are going to come up with a huge portal for NEET aspirants. So if you are a teacher or if you are a parent, and if you feel that you wanted to have a glimpse of NEET coaching, online coaching, not coaching, actually it is an evaluation based website, you can also make use of it. So inform your friends, your family members that what we are doing. And so it is not only to teachers, even students can also have access. So this would be a great learning platform in future. Along with that, we are also contributing to NCERT, the resources which have been created by UTA members or contributed to NCERT. So each and every participant can be visible across the globe. So make sure that you are you're in the right place, having a wonderful learning. So this is all about UTA. And I wish you all the best, that you should have a wonderful learning as well as a wonderful contribution towards the betterment. So thank you all. Sorry for the delay. Thank you organizers, because UTA organizers, those people who are in front of the screen you can see, but there are people who are working very hard 24/7 just to make this particular schedule or particular session very effective. So I wish you once again Thank you all, and thank you, UTA. Thank you, Simon.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. Okay, today's assignment will be create an Android app, text to speech. We will be giving you the coding also. You can create your Android app. You can share with your friends. This app will work without internet connectivity. So that is the greatest gift. You can share it. You can give it to your students in the rural area. They can, if you are sending that APK, you can send it through WhatsApp also. You can send it, and this MIT is an open source. It's an open source. Already I have informed. And if you have any queries, you can go log on to our YouTube channel, Universal Teachers Academy. In the YouTube channel, we have a live stream, and it is already saved. You can go directly and you can see many times as you wish. And you can submit your assignment before tomorrow evening, before 5 p.m. on 17th. Before 17th, you have to submit the assignment 1, that is create an Android app, text to speech. Okay. And while filling up the Google form for the assignment, please ensure that you are giving the correct email ID and your correct name, which has to be come in the certificate. Because we are having email ID and then salutation, you mention Mr. or Dr. or Mrs. or Miss, and after that type your name. Don't in the salutation also, some people are giving salutation doctor, and in the name also they are giving doctor and writing their name. Please, if you are giving in the salutation, just write your name alone. That will be displayed. Okay, that will be coming in your e-certificate. So I request you all to, while filling up the Google form for assignment, please ensure that you are giving the correct email ID. And one more thing, you are sending everything from the same email ID and exact salutation and your name. Okay, and then you will be giving the submitting the link of your assignment, which you are uploaded in the, which you are going to upload in the YouTube, in your Google Drive. And I think hope you all might have enjoyed today's session. And tomorrow you will be learning one more app. Tomorrow you will be exploring some more tools in this MIT App Inventor website. It is very easy. You can create without any coding. I thank Dr. Asif Julius for giving his keynote address, and also informing about our new initiative that we are going to propose an evaluation tool for students, a free evaluation tools for students for NEET. Most probably we will be roll out in this month, or by this month end, or it will be in the August first week. And if you want to join with us, you can join with us. This UTA is run by only government school teachers and educators across our nation, and we are having around 20,000 members in our across our country, and also some people in abroad. And I congratulate all the participants, international participants also. We got around 300 to 400 international participants. I welcome them also. You can also join this UTA and you can support us. And tomorrow we'll be starting the session exactly at 2 p.m. Please join the session exactly on time, because from the starting you have to follow. Then only you can understand how to create the app. I thank all the organizers and all the participants on behalf of UTA. Thank you all. Now the meeting is officially ended. Thank you.